It has been an enlightening weekend so far for the best amateur players in the world, the top 100 of whom have gathered to put their skills on display. And they'll have one more shot to impress here on Day 3 of the Topps Amateur Showcase presented by MLB The Show. This afternoon, we wrap things up with the third and final game in this round-robin competition between the international prospects and the prospects representing the East. And let's also get a brief look at our two starting pitchers as you see how they stack up right there. Will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Leading off for the international prospects, center fielder Michael Kraft.
First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. Okay. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1. Jack Rivera will be the batter. Now the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
And one thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, the better off he's going to be.
Out of play. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. Now another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Take a little swing out, try to drive something the other way.
Mathis will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Greg Dominguez leads things off now in the top half of the second. First offering on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Nice job right there to send that batter packing. And now that's 3 strikeouts for him in this outing. He looks to have pretty promising swing and miss type stuff for a young guy, and that's something that's always going to catch the eyes of the scouts and the front office execs. He'll do well to keep this up throughout this showcase.
Mark Barner comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Ready now on 1-1. And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Koo backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Kurt Luther will stand in here looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. fouled straight back. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Casey Nemeth will lead things off. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Casey Nemeth.
First pitch coming. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him, because that thing was right down Broadway.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
And a nice job right there to rack up the K. We all know these young players are doing their best to show off all their skills before the draft, and he's doing it right now.
Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a shot toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. Around second, he'll try for third. The relay in the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. But he is in there with a triple. Derek McRae will be the batter. And a high strike there, 0-1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
There's a nice off-speed pitch right there to ring him up for the strikeout. You'll see that he had him off balance on that swing, so he did a nice job of pretty much setting him up throughout the entire at-bat. And you know, many young pitchers are still developing those off-speed pitches, so it's probably encouraging for those watching him in the stands to see him being so effective with his off-speed stuff at this age.
Now a ball lined towards center field. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We played 2.5, no score on the show. And guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good performance. His fastball had some good life to it. He really mixed his speeds well, and he kept guys guessing all throughout.
Harry Fry.
Welcome, everyone, to this year's Major League Baseball first-year player draft. Today, the best up-and-coming baseball talent from around the country and the world, many of whom have just recently competed in the Topps Amateur Showcase, will begin their journey as professional baseball players. Today is a day these young men have been dreaming about and working towards their entire lives. We wish them all the best of luck and look forward to watching them develop into even greater ball players over the coming years. With that said, it's time to get started. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first overall pick in this year's first-year player draft, the Arizona Diamondbacks select Shannon Holder, a starting pitcher from the West region. With the second pick of the first round, the Colorado Rockies select Doug Baird, a closing pitcher from the West region. With the third pick in the first round, the Texas Rangers select Craig Harrison, a shortstop from the West region. With the fourth pick of the first round, the Minnesota Twins select Rob Trujillo, a closing pitcher from the Central Region. With the 5th pick in the first round, the Houston Astros select Justin Hughes, a starting pitcher from the East Region.
Okay, so another top draft prospect is off the board after that selection. A lot of people, and of course his new organization, have high hopes for him. What do you guys think about his future?
Well, I like this pick a lot. His talent certainly warrants him being taken early in the first round like this. And he looked very promising at the Topps Amateur Showcase. And from what I can tell, he definitely has the potential to be a very productive major leaguer sometime down the road.
Yeah, his new organization has to be very excited about getting the opportunity to draft him. Like you said, Steve, he has looked very good leading up to today. I just hope he's really taken the time to enjoy this moment, because it's a bit of a whirlwind, but it's also something he should cherish and celebrate with those that have helped him get to this point. I think we're all looking forward to watching him develop to see if he lives up to those high expectations everybody has for him.